What's up, Rich Quarter? Welcome back to the channel. Hello to all my people from the nation of Croatia, of course. Most of the viewers will be from Croatia. I'm back. And this time, we will be talking about Euro 2020 qualifiers. You know, Croatia failed to win their group in the UEFA Nations League, so they will not get a lifeline in the playoffs. So they need to top this group or come in second if they want to qualify for Euro 2020. In their group are Hungary, Slovakia, and Wales. Hungary, Slovakia, and Wales, alongside Azerbaijan, the team that defeated 2-1 today. Sounds like an easy group, but I don't think it's going to be easy at all. As we can tell from, what Croatia did today, they almost made a meal of a game they should have won comfortably. And it was not a comfortable victory. It was a come-from-behind victory. But history was, on Croatia's side because they have never lost a Euro qualifying match at home. And Azerbaijan has never won a Euro qualifying fixture on the road. So that, little piece of history, stays intact there. But Croatia has been going through a tricky period after their very, very successful World Cup exploits, coming in second to France. You could remember that memorable final, in which they lost. But Croatia trying to rebuild and, pick up back, that momentum that they gained during the World Cup. The UEFA Nations League was a, hot and cold type of tournament for Croatia, where they had to play Spain and England, getting blown away in Spain, defeating Spain in the second leg. And then, the games versus England was a draw at home. Very, let's say a game they should have lost, and the game that could have determined if they topped the group or not, or survive the league, they lost it. So Croatia will be relegated into League B when the UEFA Nations League come around. So they do not have the lifeline of the qualifiers. Remember, the teams that top their various groups in their leagues will get a lifeline for the Euro qualifiers. Okay. So now that I have given you guys a quick update on what the Croatia team has done as of late, let's talk about this game. Croatia 2, Azerbaijan 1. So, Croatia going through a bit of an injury crisis, and the team trying to, rebuild following the retirements of Mario Mandzukic, the retirements of Daniel Subasic, with Ivan Strinic not being, involved in the team anymore because of a heart ailment, Šime Vesaliko injury, Tin Jedvaj injured, Dejan Lovren, a ban, he's been injured a bit as well. So the team is just trying to, rebuild, and its depth is being tested to the fullest extent. But Zlatko Dalic seems like he is the man with the answers. In this game, we had Lovre, Kalinic in goal coming back from injury. We had Duje, Chaleta Sa, who has not been, so much involved in the national setup since the World Cup, but, he started today. Alongside my man Dominic Vida, ever, reliable in the back. Left back, we had Bona Barišić, the first goal scorer. He opened the scoring in the 44th minute. I will get to that. Right back, we had Josip Brekalo. Imagine that. He's a forward, and he is playing right back. That's an area where, Dinamo has struggled a lot since, the World Cup. Forgot to mention that Josip Pivaric is also injured. In the midfield, we had Mateo Kovacic playing his 50th cap today, alongside the Ballon d'Or winner, one of Croatia's greatest, if not greatest ever player, Luka Modric. And above him, we had Ivan Rakitic. We had Andrej Kramarić, the most informed Croatian player at the moment. Let me mention that. We had Ivan Perisic, one of my favorite players. I'm wearing, the number 4 Barišić shirt right now. And up top, Bruno Petkovic, the Dinamo Zagreb man, making his debut. Congratulations to Petkovic. He deserves it. He really, really deserves it. For Azerbaijan, their coach is Nikola Jurčević. He is actually a Croatian. So this is his first game. And wow, first game playing against the nation, where he's from. For Azerbaijan, there were 6 starters from the local champs, Kramaric. So it would not be a brush over against Azerbaijan, and it proved just so. It proved just so. In this game, Azerbaijan started off, on the front foot with a really good chance early on. It was saved by Kramarić, and they followed it up with a goal. For that goal, I think, Chaleta saw give, the goal scorer, Shadayev, too much space. He was tracking back. He should have tried to close him down and wait for cover. And as you can see later on, there was cover, but he was too standoffish in his approach, and Shadayev got the shot off, which beat Kramarić, who is a mountain of a man. And I was surprised that ball went over him, still hit the post and went in. So it was a well-deserved lead by Azerbaijan. Let me mention that, because Croatia, they had a very, very slow start. The team tried to gel. This team, has never played together. This is a bunch of new guys. And, along with a lot of the guys who have been playing, a lot in the last 12 months. But still, this Azerbaijan team is ranked 108 in the world compared to Croatia, who are ranked 4th. So you could see the vast disparity, but still they competed, Croatia, they grind, and, they clawed back into the game. Let's just say that. There was a 36, minute corner, taken by Croatia. A shot came off by Kramarić. It was saved by the goalkeeper. So at the tail end of the first half, Croatia, they wanted to score so that they could have, a better mindset coming into the second half, because they needed to win this game. Modric header misses in the 41st minute, and then, their relentless pressure finally paid off when a corner was flicked on at the near post by Ivan Perisic, to Duje Chaleta, who headed it. It was saved, and Borna Barišić scoring his first international goal to put Croatia, level with Azerbaijan. So that's just what the team needed going into the second half. Zlatko Dalic's job was made easier. His halftime speech must have been, guys, just go out there, keep up the pressure, get the second goal, and pick up the 3 points for Croatia in Group E. So second half came around, Modric free kick. Remember that free kick that almost found the back of the net. Good save by the goalkeeper. Zlatko Dalic made a few substitution, bringing on Ribic for Petkovic, and Kovacic came off for Vlasic of CSKA Moscow. Remember that goal he scored versus Real Madrid in that win? He has been in good form this season, and he's rewarded with another cap. We had Badel also coming off the bench for Modric later on in the game. But before that happened, the pressure, put on by Croatia finally paid off again. 79th minute goal by Andrej Kramarić, the most informed Croatian player this season, becoming Hoffenheim joint top scorer in the Bundesliga. And he has been, Hoffenheim's best player in the Bundesliga this season by far as well. So this is his 3rd consecutive goal in as many games. I think is in competitive games, maybe not international games, but competitive games for sure. And he scored, which was a beautiful individual goal. The ball passed over to him, a fake, and then, a fake or a cutback, and he hit it to the far post with his right, and Croatia with the lead. Well-deserved lead, because they had most of the possession, and they had 21 shots at goal, comparing to Azerbaijan 6, and they deserve to win the game. If they did not win the game, they would have, been kicking themselves for sure, because, they had more corners. most of the possession, created more chances, and, you know, kept on the pressure most of the time. Azerbaijan, they were very, very dangerous on the counter-attack, you know, so you got to give props to the, you know, Croatian defenders, Barišić, Brekalo, and Vida for, you know, breaking up whatever attacks Azerbaijan had going forward. Pardon me, guys. It's hard to remember all these names and tell the, you know, the whole narrative of the game. But it was not all smooth sailing for Croatia throughout this game. And we have seen this over the past few months after the World Cup. Even throughout the World Cup or during the World Cup, Croatia, you know, they have been made to fight for their results. You know, they have, you know, a couple penalty shootouts, you know, coming back from behind. They are just a team made to fight for every single result, grinding out their results. I think they play better when they have this kind of pressure on as well, you know, as we saw from this fixture. So the game ended 2-1, a big 3-point for Croatia in their Euro 2020 qualifiers, you know, first game to kick off their Euro 2020 qualifiers. Important to start the qualifiers on the right foot. They will play Hungary in their next Euro 2020 qualifiers. A game I think Croatia should definitely win. Hungary actually lost today to Slovakia 2-0. So they're not starting off their campaign on the right foot. But I think if Croatia starts off with 2 wins, you know, it will be very, 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 very crucial. You know, they have 8 matches to play. Yes, 8 matches. And if they started off with six points, it would set up their campaign really, really well. The games against, you know, Wales will be tricky. Definitely will be tricky. And those against Slovakia will definitely be tricky. Also, away in Azerbaijan will be tricky. I think the last Euro qualifiers, Croatia also played Azerbaijan, smashing them in the first leg, but it was a draw in the second leg. And at that time, Azerbaijan also had a Croatian coach in Robert Prozanecki. So could we see history repeating itself? Definitely, maybe. Definitely, maybe. But I think Croatia should definitely qualify for Euro 2020 easily, without any hiccups. They could use this opportunity to continue building their squads, but I think they need to work on their full back positions. You know, try to get Vasilico back to full strength. They, you know, need to use the, they need to continue to try to develop, you know, whoever they've been using in the left back positions, you know, very, very crucial positions, you know, especially going forward and tracking back to help out the center backs in defense. So, you know, all in all, it was a good game, you know, very entertaining game, especially with Croatia controlling most of the possession. For Azerbaijan, they will need, you know, to go back to, you know, the drawing board and come better under their new manager. They do have a chance to come in second because, you know, Wales, Slovakia, Hungary, these are all beatable teams. But I fancy either Slovakia or Wales to come in second behind Croatia. Croatia should top this group, in my opinion. But guys, I'm going on way too long. I just wanted to talk about this fixture. I'm planning to talk about all the Croatian games. There were a lot of other, you know, Euro 2020 qualifier fixtures today. I will cover that in another video. I don't want to make this video too long. But congratulations to Hrvatska for winning their first game in the Euro 2020 qualifiers. All the best in the remaining 7 fixtures. So I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Let me know if I missed any big talking points in the comment section down below. If you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button, share the video, smash the thumbs up button. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad Hrvatska.